Are you preparing for digital SAT? In this video, we'll solve an entire module of 22 questions in 35 minutes, just like the real exam. I'll explain the correct answers and the fastest SAT strategies and common traps and when to use a calculator. So pause the video for each question and let's get started. I'll turn on the stopwatch so we can keep a count of the time taken. So question 1. 4x minus 9 is equal to 3x plus 8. We need to get the value of x. Let's solve it. 4x minus 9 is equal to 3x plus 8. So that gives us x equal to 8 plus 9. So that is 17. So x equal to 17. Option C is our correct choice. For second question. A gym charges a monthly membership fee of $30 plus $8 per fitness class. Now which gives the total monthly cost C for attending N classes? So total will be C, and that is first 30 because the total month it is $30, so it is 30 plus there are N classes, so N into 8, right? Because each class will have $8, so total will be 30 plus 8N. This is our answer. Option A will give us the correct choice. Be careful that the total monthly is 13. It is not 30 into N. Be careful of this trap. Now, question 3. The function fx is evaluated at x equal to minus 2. We need to find the value of the function at minus 2. Let's do that. Fx is 2x square minus 5x plus 7. Now put the value of minus 2 for each x. So 2 into minus 2 whole square minus 5 into minus 2 plus 7. That will give us 2 into 4 plus 10, because minus 5 into minus 2 will be plus 7, so it will give us 8 plus 10 plus 7, which is 25. So this is our answer. Option C gives us the correct answer. You see, we already solved 3 questions in under 3 minutes. Now for question 4. A bag contains 5 red marbles, 8 blue marbles, 7 green marbles. A marble is selected at random. We need to find the probability that the marble is blue. So we have total how many? 5 plus 8 plus 7, that is 20, right? And how many are blue? That is 8. So probability will be 8 by 20, right? We already have an option of 8 by 20. Don't make the mistake of doing that, because there is also an option of both A and B. So you have to check this. Now if you cancel everything by 4, it will give you 2 by 5. So this is also correct. So option D is our correct choice. Keep this in mind. This is a tip that whenever there is an answer with both A and B, it is usually the correct answer. So try and check all the options. Check all options. Okay. Now for question 5. A rectangle has a width of 9 cm and an area of 126 cm square. We need to find the length. So length into breadth is the area, right, of a rectangle. We don't know the length. Breadth is 9 and the area is 126. So length will be 126 by 9. And if you calculate this, you can use a calculator for this. It will give you 14 centimeter. So this is our solution. Option C is the correct choice. Now for question 6. We need to find the solution to this equation. Let's solve it. 3x plus 8. So that is 5x minus 10. 3x plus 8. 2x equal to 18, x equal to 9. This is our answer. Option C is the correct choice. Now for 7, we need to actually evaluate this algebraic expression. What is that? 3 into 2x minus 5 minus 4 into x plus 1. That is 6x minus 15 minus 4x minus 4, right? So now 2x minus 15 minus 4, that will be 2x minus 19. This is our option. Option A is the correct answer for this. Be careful when you multiply by a negative sign. That is the trick over here. Now for question 8. We need to find this equation. What is the y-intercept of that? So what is the usual form? Y equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept, isn't it? So y equal to minus 4x plus 11. So it is very direct that c is 11. So option C will give us the correct answer. Now for 9. We need to find that for this equation, what are the values of x over here. Okay, this is a bit incomplete. For this equation, we need to actually find the values of x. So this is a quadratic equation. X square minus 13x plus 36 equal to 0. Now for this, it's usually better to use the middle term formula. If you need more details, there are always videos on my channel which you can follow. So 36 is 6 into 6 or 9 into 4 or 12 into 3 or 1 into 36 or 2 into 18, isn't it? Now you have to add and get 13. This gives us 12, this gives us 13, this gives us 15, this gives us 37, this gives us 20. So this is our correct choice. So x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 36 equal to 0. X can be taken as common. X into x minus 9 minus 4 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. X minus 9 into x minus 4 equal to 0. Therefore, x will be equal to 4 or 9. This is our answer. Option B will give us the correct choice. Now, moving on to question 10. You see, we are already at question 10 and it has taken us less than 7.5 minutes. And all the questions were pretty easy to solve. Let's continue with it. The population of a town increases by 4% every year. Current population is 25,000. We need to find the population after 6 years. So since it is increasing by 4% every year, so we have the initial 25,000, right? It will get multiplied by 1 plus 4 by 100 whole to the power 6 because it is compounded, just like your compound interest. So this gives us 25,000 into 1.04 whole to the power 6. This is our answer. Option A will be the right choice for this question. Now for question 11. A right angle triangle has sides measuring 9 and 12. We need to find the length of the hypotenuse. So if this is a right angle triangle, 9 and 12 are these lengths. We need to find the hypotenuse. So we use the Pythagoras. That is 9 square plus 12 square will be the hypotenuse square. 9 square is 81 plus 144 equal to 225. That is hypotenuse square. You can use the calculator and the hypotenuse will be 15 because it is root over of 225. So option C will give us the right answer. Now for 12. The mean of 5 numbers is 18. 4 of these numbers are given. We need to find the 5th number. So the total is 5 into 18. The summation, that is 90. Right? Now remaining 4 numbers, what is the summation of that? 16 plus 18 plus 19 plus 22. That gives us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 75. You can definitely use a calculator for this. So fifth number will be 90 minus 75, which is 15. So this is our solution for this question. Now moving on to question number 13. This function is given in the vertex form. We need to find the coordinates of the vertex. So x gx, right? That is 3 into x plus 4 whole square minus 5. The general form is a into x minus h whole square plus k. And the coordinates of the vertex are h comma k. Now if you notice it very carefully, this is in the same form, just we have to take care of the signs. Okay, so if it is x minus h whole square plus k, then h is minus 4 and k is minus 5, isn't it? So option B will give us the correct choice for this question. You can definitely use Desmos as well if you want to do it, but it's easier to remember this formula. Now for question 14. A car is traveling at 210 miles in 3.5 hours at a constant speed. So speed is distance divided by time. Distance is 210 divided by 3.5. You can use a calculator. I'm just using this. 5 2s are 10, 7s are, and 7 30. So that gives us 60 miles per hour. This is our solution for question 14. Now for 15. 3a plus 5 is 20. We need to find the value of 6a minus 4. So 3a plus 5 is 20. 3a is 15. A is 5, right? Now we need to get this. 6a minus 4. 6 into 5 minus 4. 30 minus 4, which is 26. So option C will be the correct choice. Now for 16. A survey of 240 students found out that 156 preferred online homework. So we need to find the percentage. Percentage means dividing by 100. Multiplying by 100. It's expressed in percentage. So 156 divided by 240 into 100%. So just you can divide by 3 first. 80, then you can divide by 4. You can also definitely use a calculator for this. It will give you 65%. So this is our answer. Option C is the correct choice. Now for question 17. fx is given. We need to find the value of f of 10. So f of 10 will be 10 plus 6 by 2. It's just you put the value of 10 over here. 16 by 2, which is 8. So option B is the correct choice. Now for question 18. So it's the absolute value, right? So there are two choices. 2x minus 5 equal to plus 11, right? Or it is minus of 2x minus 5, which is equal to 11. Okay, let's solve this. 2x minus 5 equal to 11, 2x equal to 16, x equal to 8. This is one option. Or minus 2x plus 5 equal to 11, minus 2x equal to 6, right? X equal to minus 3. So x can have minus 3 or 8. Option A will give us the correct choice. Be careful of these brackets. It means that you can have both plus or negative. Be careful of this question. Now for 19. This equation is graphed. We need to find which points lie on the line. The best is go through option by option. So x is for option A 2 into 3 plus 5. should be equal to 11. This is correct. So basically this is the answer. Let's check for others as well. 4 into 2 plus 2 is 10. Not correct. 5 into 2 plus 2, 12. Not correct. 2 into 2 plus 8, 12. Not correct. Option A is the correct choice. Now for 20. A circle has a radius 8. What is the circumference? It is 2 pi r. So 2 into pi into 8, which is 16 pi. Right? So option B is the correct answer. Now for 21. The polynomial can be factored as similar to the middle term, x squared plus 7x plus 10. 10 is 1 into 10 or 2 into 5. Summation is 11 and 7. So this is our choice. X squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 10. X into x plus 2 plus 5 into x plus 2. That is x plus 2 into x plus 5. Okay. So looking at the options, A will be the correct choice. Now we are already at the last question. This function has an inverse function f inverse of x. We need to find f inverse of x. For this, fx is 5x minus 7. Write that as y. Okay, and then make x the subject. So 5x will be y plus 7. X will be y plus 7 by 5. This basically gives you the inverse function. So, and you can just write this as this y plus 7 by 5. So according to the options, option A will give you the correct choice. You see, we solved it in under 17 minutes and you got all the correct choices in the fastest way possible. Subscribe to the channel if you need more videos on this topic.